Hello there everyone, it's Diggs here from Gamefront. I have the pleasure of reviewing a game called Islanders, made by developers called Grizzly Games. It's a fantastic game that I have had a pleasure of just trying out. You can see my high score there below of 143. Not exactly too pleased with that, so I think and I know I could have got better. It is a brilliant game. If you could sit here and expand your islands for hours and hours and hours and just get lost in it. Obviously it can be quite frustrating at times, but you really do have to think about your building placement. So I'm going to take you through a game. Hopefully I don't bomb out too early and make some stupid mistakes. And the thing is, you don't actually realise you're making a mistake until it's too late. So let's have a look at the map first. Now you get different packs when you press that plus button. You get different packs, and you can place buildings on certain kind of types of surface. So some can be placed on sand, some placed on land, fields, some can be placed on the rock. You have a statue, anything that you place around the statue will generate extra points. Now, there are of course things like the lumberjack pack, or the sawmill pack, or whatever it's called, that if you do that, you can't put them too close together because the buildings essentially take away from each other. Now, hopefully, we will see that. I always tend to go for the farming pack first because I just like the fields. So I'm going to place down a mill. I'm going to put that as close as I possibly can to my statue. You can see here that it does add 5 extra points. So already I'm up to 13 out of 20 and I've still got 2 places left. That's going to be, I need to try and put that as close as I can. There's 8 and there's another field there that I get 10 points for. Now you can go over and above your score allocation, so when you hit that score, you then get access to another set of buildings. If you don't make the score, you drop out. This here on the right, if you keep unlocking the next level of score, you can unlock a next island. Now what I found out, don't jump to the next island straight away. Keep going until you can't get any more, and then jump to the next island. That's what I've done. Now I'm going to go with the brewing pack, just because the lumber pack takes more land space up here. The brewing pack, however, has hop fields and breweries, which I can place on the sand, which will help me. There's a hop fields. We get more fields as well to add to that. I'm going to get rid of that. And look at that. We're already halfway, more than halfway across. So I want to try and keep this as close as I can to the field. If it works, it's not going to let me do it, is it? That's the thing, the statues are placed in quite awkward places. You can get +4, +6, +4. Okay, let's leave it there. That's the most awkward place you can put something. But the hop fields, I can then put around it. That's not going to work. I can get a +11 to my score. There you go. And I've beaten the next score. Should we go to the next one now? I'm going to go for a city pack early, because what I learned is that it's just, it gets a bit chaos. Really, you try and just build houses on top of houses on top of houses. Let's go. That's a good +14 there. That will take me right the way just to under a third. You get a city centre. I'm going to put the city centre over here, or do I put it over here? Because that gives me a huge bubble, doesn't it? That is a huge bubble. I'm going to cross all the sand and across that space there as well for me to build, should I choose, or here. I put it there. That's okay. House. Get a house up there. Can I get a house here? See, I can use these little spots just to build stuff. That's what it's all about, really. Now, you know what? No, I've totally screwed up. I have screwed up already. So what I should have done is placed it at the bottom so I can get my houses close to it. But because I haven't done that, oh no, there you go, there's an 8. And there you go, yeah, look, I screwed up already. Normally you want to be a little bit ahead of your score, We'll have to go for a lumberjack to try and pull this back. Yeah, we're going to put that down. To get 6. And then we're just going to about cope with that. Oh, I need that tree. I'm going to get both the sawmills in together, but I've essentially blocked myself because and that's how you bomb out, folks. That is how you bomb out when you make a stupid move of putting a city centre there. You won't have heard anything I was talking about. I was mumbling to myself, your city centre, I should have really put the city centre here. I don't want to put it over here because I'm trying to build up my farms. Technically I could have put it there because it would have been close to the statue. I could have put it here, and then when you put your houses around your city centre, which has quite a small bubble really, you get more points. So now you generally understand the concept of the game. It's a very clever game. It will provide you hours upon hours of fun. That was me bombing out quite early, which is quite embarrassing and a disappointment. But what it allows you to do is see the potential mistakes that you can make, and sometimes how you think that you're being very, very clever, only for you to then find out how stupid you were. This is a fantastic game made by Grizzly Games. It's such a brilliant idea. The points, the position placement, not everything's easy because not everything's flat. You've got many different surrounding little islands that you can place stuff on as well. I would love to hear your feedback if you have bought the game. By all means, share your city islands, and definitely post videos up and encourage us to do better. If you have any hints and tips, please also do that. What I can recommend is don't be an idiot. Sometimes it's better just to be simple, because you see there gets bonus for each nearby fisher, statue or mason, but it loses points for another city centre, a resort oasis or a shaman. So you know, you can build your city in a very scientific way, in a very mathematical way. Obviously I was just very stupid and tried to be too clever, and that's what this game is all about. You know, this game is very simple, but it's also very clever in its dynamics, and if you try and be too clever, if you try and outwit the game, you actually end up outwitting yourself, to the point of just stupidity. But that's what makes the game so fun, because you just realise how stupid you are, or were at that moment in time. If you do get a chance, sincerely buy the game, pick it up from Steam, and just have a go on it. It will not disappoint you. It will provide you hours upon hours of fun, and it'll make you think slightly differently. This is a different city builder type of game. It's not like a City Skylines. It's not like a SimCity. This is difficult because if you don't meet the score points for the next round, you're out. You genuinely luck out, and it takes a little bit of thinking rather than just zoning up industrial, residential or commercial zones. It's a fantastic game. They have created something that I know that I'm going to be sitting here and that you can just plug on. You can just go in, plug in, sit here for about an hour and play through a game, and just keep trying to beat your score. Fantastic game by Grizzly Games. I will certainly be playing this game for many weeks to come to see if I can try and beat something. And it's not a game that you'll sit there and, you know, pick up and play for an hour and never play again. You know, guaranteed I will pick up this game and I'll think, actually, let me have another go and see if I can beat my score. I'm feeling quite boisterous today. I'm feeling quite challenging today. But yeah, fantastic games, Grizzly Games. Definitely, this is one to buy. Make sure it's in your Steam wish list. Make sure you put it in. Make sure you buy the game, and enjoy. Let us know how you get on.